Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back with another crochet stitch. This is stitch number 18, I do believe. If you're not familiar with this series, I have a playlist link in the description of this video, also on the end screen, and you can see the other stitches I have come up with. Just to remind you that the stitches I show you are just things that I come up with while I'm fooling around with my yarn, or as Joe says, my yarning. He says, "Are you yarning?" Yes, I'm yarning. And I'm sure many of them have been done. I'm just doing what I do. And I'm really afraid that I'm going to start repeating myself. I tried to have some kind of a system, and it's just too much. It's just too much. So I'm just going to crochet whatever, and if there's repeats and you know it's a repeat, well, congratulations, because that means you are really paying attention. Okay, we're going to chain an even number. We want to work on an odd number of stitches. And I'm not going to do my little corner thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. If you know what I'm talking about, it's just because I don't want to have to explain it every time. So an even number, and let's see, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll do that. So I'm going to be working 9 stitches, but we're not going to be counting stitches, so don't let that bother you. The first row on the chain is just a little bit different. We have to skip some stitches, but then we won't have to do that. All the other rows are going to be the same, and it's very easy. So we're going to start with a single crochet, but then I'm going to chain 1. Now look at this here. You see this loop going up, and this one? This is the one we're going to be finishing on the way back. It's because we're doing half doubles, and I'm doing like a stacked half double. It just makes it neater. So a single crochet, I'll show you again when we do the other row. Single crochet, and then you do a chain on the top. And this guy, 1, 2, he's going to be our stitch, our final stitch when we come back. So if you want to mark it, you can. Now you're going to yarn over, and we're going to skip. We don't go in this one, we've already worked that one. Skip and go in here, and you're going to do a half double. So you just yarned over and pull through all. Chain 1, another half double right in there. No chain 1. The only time you chain 1 is when you're putting your 2 half doubles in the space below. Okay, I'm yarning over, getting ready for my half double. Skip, come in here. Half double, chain, half double in the same space. Do not chain. Yarn over, skip, go here, half double, chain 1, half double in the same space. Now we're going to end with just a half double in this last one. We're going to skip and do a half double. So yarn over and do your half double. If you want to know what I'm talking about, so we can get rid of this knot and stuff, there's a link in the description of this video. Slip knot, hole, something like that. You go look at that video and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so half double. So in a sense, we start with a half double, only I did a stacked half double. I don't like the way it makes a bump of yarn in the back when you just do a regular. So it's a half double, and then skip, and then you do a half double, chain, half double, skip, half double, chain, half double, skip. So, and then all the way to the end, and then you skip and do your half double. Now we're turning. Do not chain 1 for a turn. Now we're going to make our stacked half double again. So it always starts and ends like this row. This row is a 1 row repeat after we do the foundation. Going in, and I do a single crochet, and then I just chain, and I'm considering that my first half double. And once again, we're not using this one as the end of the row. We're using this one up here. So now what we want to do, and it gets easier, these are the 2 half doubles that we did. We want to go in that space. So we did this stacked half double, yarn over and go in that space. Pull through all 3. That's your first half double. Now you chain 1, go in, pull through in that same space, pull through all 3. Now we don't chain, we only chain when we're doing the half doubles in the same space. So now we're going in, now we're going to look, where's the next 2? You might be tempted to go here, but that's not where we're going. We're going between, see, you can tell that they're both in that stitch right there. And it gets easier. About the 3rd row starts to get easier. So yarn over, and I'm going through between those 2 half doubles, chain 1, yarn over, go in through those same space. I don't know what I'm saying. I hear Rocket. You stay, you go with Daddy, Rocket. You go see Daddy. Okay, yarn over, and I'm going between those right there. Half double, chain 1, half double. Now we're going to end with a half double, and look, I told you it's this one, not this one. So if you look, this is the one that's at the very bottom, and I'll show you again on the next row. It's got that piece of yarn there. No, we don't want that one. We want this guy up here. So you skip here, yarn over, skip here, and go here, and you just go under that V. And you can see the other V. You should have one other V there hanging out all by itself, and a half double. Do not chain 1, just turn. Let's do it one more time together. Single crochet and chain. That's what we're calling our first half double. Yarn over, the next half double is coming here, right there. So you can start to see the pattern. So you go in, half double, chain 1, go back in, half double. Do not chain. Yarn over, go to the next one. I see it. Plain as day, right there, and you just go in that space. Half double, chain 1, half double. Yarn over, go to the next one. Half double, chain, half double. And now you can see, if you don't know which one, we are skipping this one, so don't forget that, and we're going here. But if you want to look and see, this is the one that's right over that bump. We don't want this one. We want this guy. So when you're ending, you should have one that you can skip. And then you put your half double in this guy. And I do like to go under both, okay? And then you should have this guy left over, because that's the side of the stitch. It's not the top of the stitch. Going to keep you nice and straight. And that's it. Now I'm going to show you a piece that's a little bit bigger. It's right here. And you can see that I don't know if I'm keeping it or not. I have to see how much longer it's going to go in the scrappy Afghan. So I may have to make it taller. I may have to... Yes, dear? You recording? Yes, I am. I may have to make it taller, or I might have to take some out, depending on what size I need. So that's it. I really like it. It's nice and lacy. It's very easy, and I'm telling you, like after the 3rd row, you're just going to be flying with it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll be back with more soon. Bye!